Hello, this is Michael Keller, and this is my Unit 10 Observations for ATM 101. I did my observations from the UAF Fine Arts Building located on the UAF campus, and UAF is located in Fairbanks, Alaska, seen here. So I did my observations from March 27th to March 31st, 5 days of observation, and starting with the 27th, I had a temperature of 9.5 degrees Fahrenheit. Then the next day, the 28th, 26.6. Next day, 34.1. Then 38. And then on the fifth day, 34.4. And so it's definitely becoming spring around this time. You can definitely see it's becoming a lot nicer. Um, I pretty much had clear skies all 5 days except for on the 29th. I saw some alto cumulus clouds, and that was followed a couple hours by snowfall. So there, I'm assuming there's a correlation between the two. We'll get to my barometric pressure in a second. And so um, my temperatures matched up with the Fairbanks International Airport's temperatures pretty accurately, although there's some discrepancy on the 30th. And we'll get back to that later. There's some other discrepancies I have on the 30th. And so looking down a little bit, we have my barometric pressures that week. So starting with the 27th, I had 10.23 for the pressure, then 10.15, 10.17, 10.13, and on the 31st, I had 1,020 millibars of pressure. And so my barometric pressure matched up fairly accurately with the international airport's measurements. However, also on the 30th, I have another discrepancy, a pretty massive discrepancy in pressure. Same thing with the temperature I had the discrepancy with. So looking at the 27th, the weather map, see there's a high pressure system. It matches up almost exactly with the pressure that I marked. I had 1,023 as my recorded pressure in this high pressure system. You can see this occluded front coming towards us. We'll see that it does in a second. See there's no clouds really. There's very few clouds, especially over Fairbanks. Pretty typical of Fairbanks. So it looks like the occluded front's turned into a low pressure system, and if you look towards Fairbanks, we can see there's still not much going on as far as clouds go. Um, and the record pressure I have for that day, for the 28th, is 1,015 millibars, and doesn't really have too much marks for that. But you can see like the low front and the high front combined, that probably equals somewhere around this middle ground that I had recorded in Fairbanks that day. On Friday, March 29th, I had recorded 1,017 millibars of pressure. And so again, if you kind of go between this 1,005 and 1,027 over here, kind of put them towards the middle and where Fairbanks would be, you'd get that 1,017, probably somewhere around there. And this is one of the warmer days, so you can see like this warm front coming this way. You can see that there's some light snow around the area, but this is the day I found some alto cumulus clouds, and it was followed by snow later that day. And on the 30th, I had recorded 1,013 millibars of pressure, and you can see that's pretty close to what we have in the surrounding area. There was no snow that day that I recorded, and absolutely no clouds, pretty typical of Fairbanks. And it looks like you can see this high pressure and low pressure system either combining or breaking apart right here. So going back to the 27th, what I had recorded is pretty similar to what we see here. And the TV weather map, we have they had 1,025, I had 1,023 right pressure. It was one of the colder days. You can see this. You can see that high pressure system and no clouds again. The infrared shows a pretty similar story. No clouds, water vapor, no clouds. I mean, it seems pretty straight. Everything seems really straightforward with this one. Okay, thank you.